Good morning, viewers. Welcome to Nyatai News. I'm Sesilia as the presenter. So, President Zelensky say more than 10 million Ukrainians are without power. After Russia's last missile attack on energy infrastructure, many people are also facing disruption to drinking water supplies. Russia's latest missile strike hit targets including gas-fueled industries, infrastructure, and residential buildings. Our correspondent Afif Azmi is in the Ukrainian capital Kiev.
Ukraine is still trying to assess the damage from yesterday's widespread nationwide missile strikes across Ukraine. We understand in the city of Zaporizhia, the Zaporizhia region in Ukraine said 7 people there died when the missile hit a residential building. In Dnipro city, missile hits an industrial plant and 14 people were injured, including a teenage girl. But the wider impact, looking more broadly at Ukraine, has been the impact on energy supplies. We understand that there were strikes on gas facilities in the eastern part of Ukraine. In the southern city of Nikopol, thousands of homes were knocked off the power grid following strikes by Russia. I'm speaking to you from Kyiv, and here one of the electricity companies said the capital experienced one of its biggest energy shutdown because of these strikes. It's -3 degrees here in Kyiv, and this would be a big concern for families who are right now trying to stay warm and get some electricity into their homes.
Yeah, it was only this time yesterday that we were looking at the live picture of the first snowfall of the winter there in Kiev. I mean, it's not just power, is it? It's also water facilities and a real treat. The availability of drinking water for people, it's just so basic.
Exactly. And that's why the United Nations is warning that should these strikes continue, it's going to make the humanitarian crisis here in Ukraine, as you can imagine, it's already bad because of the war. It's just going to make things even worse, and that's because electricity is really the backbone of services here in Ukraine. It powers hospital, as you say, it also pumps water into people's home. And we've seen some families having to go out with plastic bottles to collect water on the sides on the street. I spoke to one woman who said she's lucky that she has a borehole on her street. So when there's a power shutdown, she just nips out and then is able to fetch water, but that really isn't the way that people should be living. And that is really the concern for aid agency now, who are worried about what happened as it gets colder here in Kiev and if these strikes continue in Ukraine.